Military taught me there is no excuses in life. Put in the work and get what you want out of it. That's how it works. There is no freebies. There is no, oh, the easy way out.
Advice from Jay.
Yo, what up? Hit that like button, man. Subscribe. Welcome back to all my day ones, my returning subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. So we're not like these other channels, check this shit out. We're gonna get right into it. So, some things that I've learned from the military. Figured I'd share them with you guys because a lot of you need this video. Integrity. Right? A lot of you have no integrity, man. You're not honest with yourselves. You don't care about anything around you. See, integrity, what I learned in the military, integrity, there's trash on the ground. It ain't mine, it ain't his, but I'm going to do it because it's the right thing to do and pick it up. Integrity is being honest. Honest with yourself. If I ask you, did you do that? If you tell me no and you know you did it, you don't have no fucking integrity. Military taught me to clean up after myself. Not a day went by that you weren't fucking cleaning up in that damn place. What else have I learned from the military? Learn to watch my fucking back. Learn to check my six, watch my six, as they call it. Look this way, look that way. A lot of you be outside, whatever, it be whatever time. Y'all be chilling, doing whatever, not paying attention to any surroundings, and maybe an accident happens. Maybe you get robbed. Anything could fucking happen, man. Pay attention. So one of the things I learned from the military, iron your fucking clothes, man. Yeah. Before I walk out, I usually try to iron my clothes, all the time. Presentation is key. Just like imagine a man offers you 2 boxes. One box is all unwrapped chocolate, a little bit melted from the sun, this and that. Looks fucking crazy. Then the other box is nice, pristine, dress right dress. Dress right dress means everything's in order. So the best example I could use for you is all Sprite cans in one row, all Coca-Cola cans in the next row, everything's in order. You know what I mean? That's what dress right dress means. What else have I learned from the military? I learned to have confidence, man. A lot of you be, crying, scared, this, that. Man, open your fucking mouth, man. Closed mouths don't get fed. Learn that from somebody. You want to know about confidence? Let's talk about confidence. How do you be afraid to approach a girl? What do I say? You know what to say when you call the fucking pizza man. You know what to say when you're about to argue with that fucking girl or whoever. You know what you're about to say when you call your friends up and, we're going to do this and do that. You know how to do that. But you just don't know how to seem to approach a fucking woman or whoever you choose. Not hard. Let me give you some pointers, man. I'm going to show you 2 examples. Ready? Now, we're both going up to whatever individual we like. We'll use a female for this example. So, I'm going to be the unconfident. Now, tell me which one is confident. Ready? So, I'm going to just be a character, and you're going to tell me which one do you think is the confident one. Ready? Now, they're both approaching a girl. Okay? Now, let's do the first guy. Yeah. Don't worry. Remember, I just dropped some shit. I'm over here fidgeting, dropping shit. So what do you like? Yeah, that's cool. What's your name? This, that. I'm not about to sit up here and ask the lady what her fucking name is. I'm going to introduce myself because it shows confidence. You understand? Hey, I'm Jerome. How you doing? I always do that. I always say my name first. I don't care who you are. I'm letting you know who I am because I approached you. I'm making my presence known. So you remember you seen that guy, right? Now watch this guy come up. This is me. I'm Jerome. How you doing? Just like that. I didn't ask. I'm Jerome. How are you doing? What's your name? How old are you? I don't care about none of that. If they choose to tell me that information, that's the information they choose to tell me. A lot of people don't realize confidence is just, I don't care. Literally, that's confidence, bro. I don't care. You don't care what people think. You're going to be yourself and this and that, and you're not uncomfortable with being who you are. You know what I mean? I like who I am. Yeah. Confidence isn't just approaching the shit too. Confidence is knowing when to give yourself some space and distance yourself from people. Confidence is knowing, hey, things aren't working out right now. I think this should end. Confidence is speaking up for yourself, having a backbone. That's what the Army taught me, how to backbone. I remember in the Army, I used to get fucking bullied around a little bit. Oh, you're too fucking skinny. I was weighed way more than what I look like right now. And, after a period of time, I got tired of hearing that shit. So I had to start hitting the gym. I had to start, But other than that, too, what I did, too, when people would bully me or whatever, I had to develop a backbone. I'm like, hey, quit joking about me. What's up, man? And then when they see me bark back, they killed it. Because they knew this guy was standing up for himself. Hell, that one dude in the Army, man, motherfucker, I don't want to say too much of his information, but nasty motherfucker. Orange ass teeth, yellow and shit. Smell like fucking, oh my God, man. This dude smelled terrible. And I won't mention your name out of respect, brother. But you need to handle that, man. Smelled like straight shit. Literally, this dude smelled terrible. Obviously, years later, I felt bad for talking shit. I didn't realize how depressed that motherfucker was. Literally. Remember going up in his house, just... Granted, I've had my bad days, too, in my crib, but this crib had nothing on me, man. This crib was just terrible, smelled bad, fucking... bath filled, and you wonder how did this guy let this accumulate when we had room inspections in the barracks and all types of shit. This dude still managed to become a hoarder. It just blew my mind. Like, he could clean so quick but let it hoard up quick again too. It's crazy. Our military taught me hygiene, man. Take a fucking shower. A lot of people think it's weird or whatever. Man, take your hand with a rag or whatever you're choosing and get up in your ass crack. Not just the outside and the little butt cheeks and a little white down the line. Get up in there, man, and clean out that nasty ass fucking bullshit, man. Wash your fucking hands. Groom yourself. Like I told you guys, do the things I got to deal with mentally. I got to fight every day to do these things. You know what I mean? Other people got it easier. Military taught me there is no excuses in life. Put in the work and get what you want out of it. That's how it works. There is no freebies. There is no, the easy way out. Drill sergeant used to tell me, man, I'll never forget it. Embrace the suck. The more you embrace the shitty situations, the better you'll enjoy the good situations, the good times, the success. Every day isn't going to be fucking great. I had to learn that the hard way too. Thought every day was supposed to be great. But if every day was great, what lessons would you learn? So I said, a person who has a silver spoon in their mouth, handed everything. The person, when they meet a poor person, they'll probably learn all types of shit from them. And the poor person will obviously learn maybe things about finances and stuff. But that rich person, silver spoon mouth, will never learn the life lessons and wisdoms that poor person had due to the struggles they were in. Also known as adversity. You can overcome adversity. Just like I told you in my other videos, you can make it out the hood. See, there is no excuse. That's what I love that the military taught me. Other things that the military taught me, they taught me, the military taught me leadership, man. It taught me to not be a follower. A follower is a person, like a lot of you guys nowadays, you idolize the Cardi B and the fucking all these evil fucking type of people and drama filled and love and hip hop and all this bullshit, man. There ain't no love in none of these fucking shows or nothing. And if you guys think intimacy and just intimacy and sexual relationship, that's not love, man. That's lust. See, the military also taught me, to learn. Believe it or not. I remember when I first got in the military, man, we every day for like 3 fucking months, bro. I swear to God, I can't make this up. Like 3 straight fucking months every day quizzing me on this. This book was like super fucking thick, full of all military army knowledge. Every day I would come in, the highest ranking sergeants would be asking me questions out of the book. I'm like, motherfucker, that's like page 800, so I don't fucking know. And every time I get the question wrong, drop. And then every time I come back, do you know the answer? Do you know the answer? Eventually I knew the fucking answer and started reading because I was like, they're not going to stop until I study this shit. So military taught me to read. I still hate fucking reading, but you learn a lot. So I try to enjoy it as much as possible. But I actually, I do like reading. It's just I have to put myself in that focused mindset to be ready to read. Because if I'm not going to want to read. Got to keep it real. Military taught me honesty. You got to, I think I told you guys integrity, but honesty. Tell the truth, man. See, people who don't tell the truth are afraid. You want to know why they're afraid? People who lie, because like I told you, humans fear what? They fear what they do not know. They fear what they can't see. What's the outcome? What's good? They get afraid of it because they don't know. Well, that's part of taking a risk in life. That's what I learned also in the military. When I just left home at teenage years and decided to, join and do whatever, it was an entire risk. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I thought it was like the movies, man. It's definitely not like the movies. I mean, some parts will feel like you're in a movie here and there, but for the most part, it's reality, which is completely different from Hollywood. Hollywood puts on these, good little shows to make you think, it's going to look like that. And when it blows up or this or that, man, it's completely different from what you think, man. And a few more things I learned from the military. I learned that not everything is going to go the way you want it to go. What do I mean by that? I had certain expectations in the military. I wanted to be a fucking drill sergeant. But mental health and deployment and losing, people and things as such had other plans for me. When I went in there, like I said, mindset of, I'm gonna be a drill sergeant, and then I developed fucking trauma. And that drill sergeant dream went. Other things I learned from the military: responsibility. You gotta pay your bills, man. If you don't pay your bills, or I met people in the military who, drunk their fucking rent money away. They've blown it on lottery tickets, this, that. I'm like, why are you playing the lottery when you have a fucking contract you signed for multiple amounts of years? You can win all the money you want. You're still going to be in this contract, And I met people like that, man. Be responsible. I remember one time these fucking idiots were drinking in the military, and this is how responsible you have to be. There was an open container in the back of my car with these dudes drinking. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not drinking. I'm driving and I'm sober. Well, doesn't work like that on a military base. Any open container like that, you're done. I got in trouble and everything. I got fucking ripped apart. Do push-ups here, do jumping jacks there all day. I think it was for like a while too. And these other dudes, they got smoked, but not as bad as me. I was like, damn, this is teaching me responsibility. You got to be responsible for all things. I thought I was gonna get off the hook. I was like, I didn't do shit. I'm just taking these dudes home. Nope. Yeah. That's also part of be aware of your surroundings as well. You gotta make sure you check everything, before you hit the road, check to make sure your tires got fucking air in them. Yeah, before every time I used to drive multiple times, no matter what car it was, every time before I leave out my house, I kick all the tires. And if that feels a little bouncy back or whatever, gotta put some air in it. You have to constantly be aware of things and be responsible and take care of the things. Basically, what I was going to say as well is appreciate the things that you have and take care of them. That includes your apartment, like the nasty motherfucker we talked about in the military who couldn't keep his barracks clean. That includes, your car or whatever, like I just mentioned, kicking all the tires. You just take care of these types of things. Responsibility. Then what I also learned is, that's one thing I did learn in the military. I'm about to say it. You can't change people, man. People are going to be who they are. I remember I tried to make one person responsible. They were living with me, things as such, but this person would go to Halloween parties and, fucking shotgun beers all the time and just, the 20-year-old lifestyle, and just constant immaturity, no thought process about long term, only short term. This person literally still till this day owes me about $1,800, man. That's just crazy. But I look at these things as lessons that I've gotten paid back in time through my work and helping others out there achieve and succeed to the highest level possible in their lives. But the military taught me a lot of things, man. I figured I'd share some of them with you because you guys need them. And also, one thing I'll tell you the military taught me teamwork, man. You're not going to make it far thinking you're going to go all the way on your own. It's not going to happen. All these famous people, everybody, they had to have somebody to collaborate, somebody to team up with in order to get to the status with which they're at. You don't believe me? Ask them. Excuse me. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but military taught me nobody's better than anybody. Because, see, when you're all in uniform, you can be Mexican, you can be black, you can be white, you can be African American, you can be Caucasian, you can be Mexican, you can be Indian, you can be, Samoan or Vietnamese, or any race, right? Russian, whatever. You can be any one of those races, but see, at the end of the day, we all wear the same uniform. So you're not better than nobody, and nobody's better than me. I used to meet people like that in the military. They used to think because they had certain ranks that they had the power of God. They could command anybody to do anything. They didn't care. And usually these types of people didn't last long because somebody would report them, somebody would get on their ass or something. You got to remember all those years of being in those certain type of positions and stuff. You're not going to be normal after that type of shit, because a lot of people don't understand when us veterans leave the military, we're not that high ranking person anymore. When we walk around other people, they don't know what that rank means. They don't know. I remember I got out, right? I'll give you an example. I got out and I was like, yeah, I got to get my DD-214 and blah, 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 and this and that. And people who aren't in the military, they were looking at me and they were asking me like, what is that? What are you talking about? And it took me a while and then I realized, I said, oh shit, I'm in a whole, like, these people don't get it. And the military was so closed off. You're on this base. You're secured by people securing the base, in this small world. It's another world. And everybody runs and operates different. Everybody knows all these code names and structures and insignias and all this stuff, right? Then when you leave that lifestyle after years of memorizing this to make your life, you come back out in the civilian sector. You ask somebody, where's the latrine? What's a latrine? Oh, where's the bathroom? Restroom. Washroom. You know, yeah, I remember I got out and I asked people, do you know where the VSO is so I could blah blah or the VA, and they're like, "What's the V? What, Virginia? Or the VS? What's that? Is that a weapon or something?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" It hit me very quick when I got out, man. Nobody knows who I was. Only the people that were in the military, all those groups, they knew, oh, Sills is about this, he's that. Then when I got out, it's like I had to start all over again from scratch and bring my name all the way back up there again. After years of ranking up and not many years. I didn't say I was there for 30 fucking years, just a couple years, but after those certain amount of years of ranking up and learning all this shit and making it my life, then when you get out and it's over, you're like, fuck, I can't relate to nobody. And even the vets I try to talk to now, like I said in the last video, they don't even want to fucking talk to me. Because they got their own problems. We all get out and have our own issues, man. But the military taught me those things that I figured I'd share them with you guys because some of you guys need to hear it, man. Respect yourselves. If you feel like, you don't know what to do, or, what do I do with my life, or this, man, sometimes you just got to pull back from everybody. And you got to take a moment and breathe and look around. Where am I? What do I want to do with my life? How far have I come? Evaluation. Back in the military, they would do this thing called a counseling. And all that is you either get you can get a negative counseling. I don't ever remember hearing anybody say positive counseling. I just remember it was counseling or negative counseling. And all that was is an evaluation every month. At the end of the month, they would always do this shit, counseling. We got to do another counseling. You can improve on this. You've been doing good with that. We need you to make it here a little bit more earlier, and just stuff like that. Now, a negative counseling, right? I used to have a couple because I used to come late. Obviously, they're not just going to give you a negative counseling. They're going to make you do a lot of push-ups too, and I paid the price dearly for those as well. So it's just a self-evaluation, and if you would do that every month like I fucking do, like I've been doing for the past 6-7 fucking years now, you will progress in life. It's like a positive affirmation. If you tell yourself, positive affirmations more daily though. This is, a monthly occurrence, but the positive affirmations daily, if you tell yourself every day in that fucking mirror, I will make it, I will succeed, and actually put in the work and shit, not just some daydreaming, oh yeah, like people singing in the fucking mirror, shower. Nah, we're talking real work, really putting it in and training your brain and telling yourself every day, training your brain, I will make it, I will make it. Eventually that's going to develop confidence. You're like, man, I'm going to make it. I learned as a very antisocial person that you will not progress far if you don't become social. So make sure you're social with people. The military taught me that as well. Friendships, brotherhood, feeling a sense of feeling like you're a part of something bigger than yourself. I hope this video motivated you guys to think a little bit. I just figured I'd put, some things I learned from the military, man, that I wanted to share with you guys that maybe I probably haven't mentioned on the channel yet. And always keep yourself strong, man. Keep yourself going, man. Keep yourself intact. Keep all your pieces together like a puzzle. Keep everything solid, man. Stay solid, stay strong, and keep fighting to live another day. Fight to succeed another day. Fight to make it to wherever you've been trying to make it to. That's why I always say that, make it to wherever you're trying to make it to, because some people could just be watching my channel to motivate them until they get that house one day that they want. Some people could just be watching my channel to make it through school and then they never watch my shit again. Great, as long as I got you to the point that you want to get to the highest level of success possible in your life, I'm cool with that. And that's all I've been trying to do. I just want to change the world, but I know I can't change the world on my own. I need an army of people of wisdom and knowledge, and people who have compassion and care and love for the world. That's why I'm the type of person, when I'm in relationships, I love hard, man. I love strong. I give it my all, because I always think, oh, this could be the one. This could. I learned over a period of time, take my time. Take my time. And if things get too intense or I feel like stressed or whatever, I just disappear. I got to pull back. It doesn't mean I won't be back, but I got to evaluate myself. That counseling. You know what I mean? Stay motivated to do the things that you said you were going to do. That means, when I got out the military, man, a lot of people, it was just a different mindset. In the military, there's no talking about I'm going to do this or that. They just get it done, man. Out here, it's, oh, what do you guys think I should do about this? And what do you think I should do? Man, I don't give a fuck what you think I should do, man. I'm going to do what I want to do because it's my life and you're not living it. And that's it, Now, if you want to give me some advice that pertains to maybe, is this safe? Is this safe, making this decision? Then, yeah, I'll consult you and hear your opinion. But other than that, I don't care what you have to say. Because it's my life and I'm going to do what I want to do. And can't nobody control what I want to do. Can't nobody control what you want to do unless you commit a crime or do some bullshit. Right? And stay determined, man. I'm determined to get 2,000 subscribers. So hit that like and subscribe. Help your boy out, man. I'm over here pushing out all this knowledge. Help me out. It's free too. Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you. And, stay out those jail cells. Because the same things that you would do illegally, you can do legally. So don't commit no crime. And all that meant, what I said is, there's always an alternative to your crime. Now, let me show you some examples, or you would like me to tell you some examples. Of course, I'm going to tell you some examples. See, example number one, if you want to be that person to, break and enter into cars, be a fucking mechanic. If you want to be a drug dealer, go be a pharmacist and go deal the drugs of trying to find a cure for fucking cancer. Deal those drugs. Help the world. Make a difference, make an impact, rather than a negative one selling poisonous substances. And, I wanted to get on, people who claim they're about that life and, they like to run up and beat people down and pop the pistol. Man, let me tell you something, man. Young brother, young sister. You don't know nothing about that life. See, I don't want to ever say I'm about that life or nothing, but I've definitely lived that lifestyle, and I'm here to tell you, a lot of you wouldn't be able to handle the reality of those lifestyles. See, because about that life, are you ready to handle the mental trauma that comes with that life? Are you ready to handle the post-traumatic stress disorder? Are you ready to handle the nightmares at night, screams that wake you up, and the night sweats and terrors? You ever think about that, did you? Have you thought about when you're in that life that things can come back to fucking haunt you at any time, any second, anywhere, anything can happen to you? I bet you didn't. And a lot of people claim to be so much about that life. See, about that life is people like me who have put in real work for you. And what do I mean work for you? Well, you get to drink whatever water you want without any type of oppression from any dictatoring type of fucking leader. You don't have to deal with fucking communism. I know this will get some debates. But, you don't have to deal with a lot due to people like me and my brothers and sisters who sacrificed their fucking life for you. Now, if you're from a different country, you think about your brothers and sisters in uniform in your country, Because, see, freedom is never free, man. You all don't understand. People like me, I sacrifice my mind, my motherfucking body, friends, everything, family, all that shit, man. Freedom isn't free, man. There's people like me got to take on the fucking... Somebody's got to deal with it. And I was just brave enough to say, you know what? And I don't even consider myself brave. I just rose my right hand and said, let's do this shit. It's been my dream. Yeah. But, I basically am talking about that life because a lot of people don't understand what about that life means, man. I remember I had somebody too when I came out. They were telling me like, oh, I'll tell you what shit I done up in these streets if you tell me your stories. I said, our stories don't compare. Being out here in the little streets talking about it's a war zone, it ain't no fucking war zone, man. You don't know what a war zone is. You ain't been to a fucking war zone. I've met people who don't have fucking legs anymore. And I trained with these people. You know? And see, that's what about that life means. Protecting and defending what you believe in. Yeah. A lot of people, when they claim they're about that life, it's always the same shit. They gang, they shoot their little pistols, or maybe, oh, I got the Draco, and the motherfucker, a Draco's a joke, man. You're not running far into combat with that shit, man. You know, a lot of you, oh, I got the Glock, I got this on me, this piece, man, that ain't shit, man. You probably be one of the first motherfuckers we blast out, because a lot of you got them chicken elbows. See, when you fire a fucking weapon, right, a lot of you like to have your little chicken elbow out, man. If I was a sniper, I'd blast your fucking elbow out, man, because see, I was trained to shoot like this, motherfucker, elbows in, keep your feet down. See, there's a lot of things you guys don't know about combat. That's why I said a lot of you, when you claim you're about that life, you're not about that life. You're a goddamn fool. But people like my brothers and sisters who sacrifice to allow you to live your freedoms of today, that's about that life. And if you're new here, I always yell knowledge to the top of my lungs, because I truly believe that knowledge is power, and it could save your life one day. So be a sponge and soak up all the knowledge you can, man. Yeah, man. But y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that, man? Man, I know somebody hears that. I said, that's what I wanted to tell you guys about some things I learned in the military that I wanted to share with you guys. And I just had to go on a little rant with that crime shit, because it's getting out of control nowadays. Man, fuck. Yeah. No.